Okay, 7, here we go, this solving equations video to mark our written assignment that hopefully you've just done. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. A few little tricky bits in here, so hopefully we can cover everything we've got to do. So first one here, if we look, we've got this 5w, we'll want to deal with that first. So if I take 5w off both sides, 7w take 5w is 2w. I've still got plus 3, and 5w is gone now, but I've still got 9. I can now take off the 3, give me 2w is 6, and then divide by the 2, so w is equal to 3. One day I'll learn to write w properly. There we go. W is equal to 3. For this one, 7y plus 6 is equal to 5y minus 2. So to start off with, we want to expand the bracket properly. So 7y plus 6 is equal to 5y minus 10. Now we can subtract the 5y away, leaving us with 2y plus 6 is equal to minus 10. Then we can take off the 6. There's a truck going by outside, but never mind. Take off the 6, so 2y is equal to minus 16, and divide by the 2, and so y now is minus 8. There's 3 marks there, one for expanding the bracket, one for subtracting the 5y, and then one for the rest. Okay, so for this one, solve this equation again. We've got a bracket to expand to start off, so that's going to give us 8x minus 20 is equal to 5x plus 4. That'll give us our first mark. We now want to deal with the 5x here, so we can take that off, and so 3x minus 20 is equal to 4. If we add the 20, 3x is equal to 24. Dividing by the 3 gives us x is equal to 8. Okay, this one has got brackets on both sides, but same procedure. Multiply first. So 2 times 2x is 4x, and 2 times 1 is 2. And on the other side, 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times 4 is 12. That's a minus 12 because it was a minus here. We can then take off the 3x, and so we've got now take off the 3x, so 4x take away 3x is quite simply just 1x or x, and so I've still got the plus 2, and I've still got the minus 12. Then we just take away the 2, and so x is minus 14. It's dead important that we get used to, like, their answers aren't always all 3 or 5 or something. There can be negatives, there can be decimals or whatever. This one, we now expand the bracket here, and so we've got 15c minus 10 minus 7c is equal to 40 minus 2c. So we want to now just tidy this up. So 15c minus 7c is 8c. So 8c minus 10 is equal to 40 minus 2c. Then we're just simply going to have a look at this. I've got 8c and I've got minus 2c. The easiest thing to do is going to be to add 2c. So that gives me 10c minus 10 is equal to 40. Why have I got 40x there? No idea at all. Then we're just going to add the 10, and so 10c is equal to 5, and so 50, and c is equal to 5. Getting slightly ahead of myself there. Okay, so 3 marks, one for expanding the bracket, one for adding the 2c, and one for finishing it off. Okay, next one, a little bit different. We've got this dividing. We're dividing all this left hand side by 7, so we want to start off by multiplying through by 7. So that gives us 4x minus 1 is equal to 14x. Now it's just important that we realise that multiplying it by 7, we don't have to multiply the top by 7. We're simply multiplying by 7 just removes the divide 7. So that's what our next line should be. 4x minus 1 equals 14x. We can now subtract off the 4x, giving us minus 1 is equal to 10x, and then dividing by 10, minus 1/10 is equal to x. If you put it as minus 0.1, that's correct as well. So either of those will do because they're the same thing. 3 3 marks for that one. And our last one, similar to what we had before really, we just expand the bracket out. And now we just subtract the 4x, giving us minus 10, and then take off the 4, 2x is minus 14, and so just dividing by the 2, x is minus 7. So that's it really, year 7. Quite a few little bits and bobs going on, nothing too much. And there we go, so that's out of 20 altogether, so it's usually going to be 1 mark for expanding a bracket or whatever, 1 mark for bringing all the x's onto one side, and then 1 mark for getting the answer. So hopefully if you didn't get them all right, you can still get yourself a good score. Any questions, pop me an email. Thank you very much and goodbye.